And as we get set, both these two teams, of course, coming in with 1-2 records. And boy, each of these two teams could use a win here desperately. Two very evenly matched teams. Of course, Brampton losing in the finals last year. They got off to a red-hot start. Not the case this time around. So a little adversity there. Peterborough off to a better start than they did last year, where it took them a while to pick up their first win. First offensive possession of the game belongs to Aaron Woods and the Timbermen. They'll filter out the rest of their offense, including Fred Hartley. That shot right on. And possession now to the Express. They'll look to work it up into the offensive end. They'll work their offense. Mitchell Jeffroy out there, usually the quarterback. They'll swing it around. Sam Jaminski working the left side, gets a step, fakes a flip back, 10 on the shot clock. Jaminski, good change of direction, tried to go up top, but nothing doing there. Kizak had that close. That'll be a through the crease call, and possession now will go back to the Timbermen. They'll work it up over the timeline in a hurry. Jared Downey out there. He'll work the top. They'll start it over left side. Half boards, good move. Beauty spin move, but not able to find the mark was Hartley. So right off the bat, Hartley with a good opportunity. Brampton dodges a bullet. They'll work it into the offensive end. Just underway here at Memorial Arena in Brampton. A chance, wrong stick side, so right on. Kizak, the easy save. Transition opportunity now for the Timbermen. Not able to hang on to it was Nick Bafia, and the Express now will counter the other way. In some trouble, though, is Dawson Battersby. He coughs it up. Going to be a reset. Ball still loose. Timbermen pick it up. They win that battle. They'll move it up into the offensive end. Jake Gasparetti doing a good job. And trying to tuck that in from a very, not the best angle for sure. Easy save made by Cole Martin, and now the Express. They'll start at half boards on that left side. Jeff Roy looking for a screen. He's going to let that go. Wickets closed up by Kizak. Easy save there. And the outlet now will send away the Timberman, Ryan Patterson. He'll work it up Hartley. Hartley. More than a handful, I'll tell you that. Cooper Joyce on him. Swing around. Hanrahan was open in the middle. No job. Couldn't connect as Hartley battling for it. 8 on the shot clock, and the Express will gain possession and work it up over the timeline. Good job by Joyce. He'll roll it down. Rest of the offense now will set it up. Peterborough doing a good job collapsing and rotating on defense. They get it down. Jaminski runs into a roadblock. He'll reverse his direction, kick it back out. Bad pass, though. Not able to connect. Got to make a move now and do a little something is Carter Zabitz. And that shot stopped by Kizak. We're under 12 to go here, opening quarter. Friday night as we open up week 4. And first goal of the game comes courtesy Jake Casparetti as he buries his first of the game, 6th of the season, 1-0 for the Timbermen. That's just good leg speed there as Gasparetti got a step and deceptive. He didn't look like he was moving as fast as he was, but boy, he put on the jets and got a good shot, good bounce shot to beat Cole Martin. Off the draw, Gage Board. He's going to change direction. Good pass right up, and it's Medeiros. Josh Medeiros answers back right away. And if you're Brampton, that's the way you like it done. We're tied 1-1. So Jordan Medeiros doing a good job getting open, but really it was Gage Board off the draw in the neutral zone that did the half circle and found Medeiros wide open for the breakaway, and just like that, blink of an eye, we're all knotted at 1. Off the draw, Express had it, and they do have it. They'll move it up on offense, and it's Shanahan. Seamus will go for a bit of a run, get chased around with Brian Rice on him. Get it over, and they'll wait for some overload on that left side. Tried to quick stick finish, but that's going to be a crease call as crew chief Joel Furman right where he should be to make that call. And a quick move up ahead, looking down for Woods on the crease, but he tiptoed on that line, and possession will go back to the Express. Zach McDonald, quick outlet pass. They'll try to work it up into the offensive end. Good job there by Trent Robertson. Bounces off a couple, flips it back. Not quite sure that was the best course of action, but working it to Zabitz. Zabitz on the dump off was looking for Jake McNabb and weren't able to connect. 5 on the shot clock, no matter. Peterborough with possession now. Gasparetti looking down low, and not everyone on that Peterborough offense has had a touch yet, as not quite sure the shot selection is exactly what head coach Joe Sullivan wants. That's a quick shot, almost just steered aside by Kizak on a good opportunity by Gavin Tebow. And that ball is going to roll over the timeline, but it was touched. So no reset, but possession to Brampton with 15 on the shot clock. Bouncing off one is Battersby. Not able to hang on to it. It's scooped up and picked up, and racing down is Cameron Simpson. Simpson, wrong stick side, picks the corner. Cameron Simpson. Oh, baby, welcome back to the Arena Lacrosse League, Mr. Simpson. He picks up his first of the game, and it's 2-1 for the Timbermen. Once again, the Express a little slow in their transition defense. And Peterborough taking advantage, utilizing their speed to create scoring opportunities. Both their goals have come courtesy transition. And maybe they found something that they like off the draw. Jonah Beam not able to handle a whole lot there as Aaron Bradshaw deadly in that circle. Kick over. And they'll start it now, and this will be the first look we get at the Peterborough offense. Let's see if everyone gets a touch. McNutt will flow out there. Cole Hanrahan out there as well on that right side. Looking to duck in. Good defense, 10 on the shot clock. Going to have to move that ball. The defense is good. Trouble as bouncing off a couple, but going not too far is Austin Murphy, and he got the ball in certainly not the most ideal situation with the shot clock winding down, and wasn't able to do a whole lot with it. Medeiros, and a good job by Jerminski to keep it, but he turns it over. Parker Sands had it, lost it, but got some help from his friends. Timberman now working into the offensive end. May have been a bit of a high stick there, but no matter. As play continues. Looking to step into one is Brian Rice. Rice swings it around. Woods, up, down, top corner, Aaron Woods. That was a beauty. If you haven't had a chance to see Aaron Woods do his thing, boy, he's got some hands of gold. And certainly made that fake to the far corner and park it in the short side. Made that look easy. 3-1 to score in favor of the Timbermen. 8:42 left here in this opening quarter. Off the draw. It's scooped up. Battersby not able to shed a defender. Good defense there, as on him tight is Gasparetti. Still looking for some help. Kick back out to the top. Swing around left side. And it's Board. Board will kick it to the right. Looking for McNabb. McNabb working on one. Hasn't had a shot yet. Backhand pass is not a good one. 5 on the shot clock. And looking for a cutter. That one not able to hit the net was Board. And that'll be a shot clock violation. Possession to Peterborough. They'll move it up over the timeline. Rice. Zach McDonald all over him. They'll swing it around, work at the Hanrahan on the right side. Hanrahan shot finds the post and off Martin's back. So dodging a bullet. A good first shot of the game for Hanrahan as Hartley with the steal, and the offense back to work for Peterborough. Transition, looking for something on that. Good save, Cole Martin. Rebound to Woods. Woods now got to get out of trouble. Double team does a good job to flip it out. Holden Lowe's. He'll swing it around. They'll go back to Woods on the right side. Has Hanrahan with him now. Gets a screen. Woods dumps it in. Probably should have taken that shot as McNutt was covered, and that ball goes up in the air. 10 on the shot clock. Still loose. Express pick it up, and it's Jeffroy. He'll move it up over the timeline. And they'll swing it down into the left side half boards. Good stick check there as Jaminski on the roll. Jeffroy looking for him. That actually went by him off the post. Good pass, but probably should have taken that shot. Was Zabitz, and they'll work a new clock. Jeffroy from way out. Good save made by Kizak. Flip up ahead. Patterson's going to run it down for the Timbermen and wait for some help. He'll kick it back out. First penalty of the game coming right here, and it'll go to the Express. Barring a change. 6.5 minutes to go here, first quarter. Woods swinging around Simpson. Kick it back. Rice will swing it down. Looking for Murphy, not able to get a good angle. Dying seconds, and that'll be a shot clock violation, but too many men on the floor will be the call against the Express, and that will send the Timbermen to their first power play, and with 6:14 to go, send us to our first officials timeout. Back after our officials timeout, just want to mention that one of the assistant coaches for the Timbermen, Jason Tassi, didn't have him on my list. Got him now for sure. So, Jason, welcome to the Arenalacrosse League. I know we're in week 4, but it's the first time I've got a chance to see this Peterborough team. They'll go to work with the man advantage, work it around. So Woods out there with Downey. Brian Rice on that right side, and a cutter. Good save by Martin. Flip back, and they'll get a reset with Woods. So fresh 30. They'll continue to give everyone a touch here. Rice got well and good save by Martin as he stuck out that right arm. Board battling for it. And a good job by the Timbermen to keep it for another possession here. Minute 20 left in a man advantage. Skip pass. Right side, back to the top. They'll work it, try to quick stick. Hartley wasn't able to connect. And Martin will look to zip one across. That's picked off. And numbers now for the Timbermen. Dump over and quick stick finish, and it's a beauty. So great job by the Timbermen as they use good ball movement to find the back of the net. A power play goal. And it's a 4-1 lead. Just want to send a shout out, of course, to Jim and Marty Hanrahan listening at home. Missed you guys at Christmas. Hope to see you soon as we're into 2024, but we definitely love you and miss you. So thanks for tuning in like you always do. Express now to work on offense going to be McNabb. McNabb has Parker Sands on him. Sands looking for the flip. McNabb, good job to break that up. Timberman now 3 on the shot clock. Express going to have to let it go, and that goes off the rafters here at the barn. And possession now will go to the Timbermen. Murphy will send it over. Rice, another delayed penalty call coming to the Express. We'll see what the call is. Spencer Corky out there as well. Rice, 10 on the shot clock. Hanrahan lets it rip. Saved by Martin, and another power play opportunity for the Timbermen here. So a slashing call. And it's going to go to Jake McNabb. So the Timbermen already 1 for 1 with the man advantage. They go back to work on the power play here. 4:17 to go, opening quarter. So the Timbermen have put together a fine quarter up to this point. Chance here to increase their lead 4-1 right now. And they're going to work it left side. Rice has had some room to operate. Kicks it out. Woods on the interchange. Swing back around. Bounce shot finish. So well executed as Austin Murphy picks up his first of the game. Second power play goal for the Timbermen. And now it's a 5-1 lead. So this is just good ball movement, gapping the box and finding the opening. As you can see, Murphy steps right in between those two defenders, gets a good overhand bounce shot and finds the mark. Funny how those fundamentals still work here in this game. And Bafia teetered on that over and back line, but Timbermen with possession. They have been dominant here in this first quarter. Hanrahan on the give and go in tight, couldn't connect. And Medeiros now is going to trot it over the timeline. 3.5 to go. Medeiros eludes the defender, puts on the brakes now, looking for some help, swings it out Jeffroy. They'll work it half boards. Curtis Ward. Happy belated birthday, Curtis Ward, as he goes, but that one right off the logo. Youngster just turned 19. Glad to have you in the Arena Lacrosse League, and I'm certain that you will find a home very soon as the Timbermen now will set it up. We're just under 3 minutes to go. Brian Rice. Hanrahan floating out late. Gets a good cross check, bounces out, gets a screen on the roll, backhand pass, flip up, and crease the call, but a beauty pass play as Hanrahan set up Aaron Woods, but Woods ran out of real estate, and we're headed back the other way. Jonah Beam to a cutting gauge board, wasn't able to catch it cleanly. They'll swing it back around with 15 on the shot clock. That bounce shot, a weak one right on. Kizak made the save. Good job by McNabb to fish that out. McNabb has room, goes to the bounce. That goes off the corner of the post and crossbar and out of play, and will stay right here. Possession to the Express. Brampton needing a little something here before the end of this quarter. On the screen and roll. Tried to go 5-hole. That's closed up. Kizak now with the flip. Timbermen will look to move it up into the offensive end. Jerminski, great forechecking. Does a good job as he put it on Gasparetti. Gasparetti still battling for it. Does a good job to fish it out. So you can win the battle, not the war. That's a bad pass, though, and Shanahan is going to gather it. Has some help, and he'll dump it off. Zabitz looking for something. Flip back out, looking for Jerminski. Couldn't connect. Here come the Timbermen the other way in transition. Rice. Murphy filtering late on the right side. Woods as well. Rice looking for some help on the screen and roll. Has Hartley. He'll send it back out top. 15 on the shot clock. Murphy on the run. Dumps it down low, and Rice, that one's deflected by Board, and will stay right here. Fresh clock for the Timbermen. Woods, isolation on the right side. Woods turns the corner, lets it go, saved by Martin. And Martin will look to outlet, and here come the Express now. We're into the final minute, quarter number 1. Cody Menzies dumps it off. Jeffroy. Chellin swings it around McNabb. McNabb ducks in, gets double teamed. Good job by the Peterborough defense. They force it out. Jeffroy got to hurry. 5 on the shot clock. Great defense there. Timbermen tighten up that D and force a shot clock violation. Possession now to the Timbermen. 38.5 seconds remaining here in this opening quarter. And it's been a good one for Joe Sullivan and the Timbermen. 30 on the game clock. And that one finds the mark. So Colton McNutt, through a crowd, finds the mark. And 6-1 the lead now for the Timbermen. That's probably one that Cole Martin wants back. He certainly has made some tougher saves than that, but it's hard when you, as a goaltender, when a shooter shoots through a couple defenders, to pick up the release point is a challenge in itself. So the screenshot beats Martin, and it's a 5-goal lead off the draw. Board puts on the brakes here. We'll see if the Express can't work for one here. Zabitz will dump it off Jeff Roy. 10 on the game clock. 5. Got to hurry. McNabb going to have to let it go. Rice pressures. That's right on, but that's going to do it. 15 in the books. 6-1 Timbermen. We'll be back with the second. All set to go here for second quarter action, with the Brampton Express trailing the visiting Timbermen 6-1 in a quarter dominated by the Orange, as Peterborough did a little of everything, including pocketed their 2 power play attempts. Off the draw, Medeiros now. Possession to the Express. They'll work it over to the left side half boards, and it's Gage Board. Swing it around. Zabitz out there with Draminski. Filtering out late, give and go, and gone and went. And here come the Timbermen now the other way. Parker Sands got a head of steam going, leans in. Good save, Cole Martin. And a flip-up transition. Here comes Board and the Express. McNabb, give and go. And a good save there by Kizak. And neither team wasted any time here, going end to end. Good job there to create just enough by Cooper Joyce, as he has certainly done a little something here in a quarter and a bit. Horsley, he'll swing it around. They'll work at McNabb now. McNabb looking on the dump off to Mikhail Chelin. Couldn't connect it cleanly. Simpson will grab it. And a quick move up ahead. Patterson looking for Hartley, but that's intercepted. And back the other way. Here come the Express. Curtis Ward doing a good job as he'll peel out, get it back. Ward now. McNabb has some room. Tried to go 5-hole, but enough stick there to cover that and close it up by Kizak. And now the Timbermen over the timeline, setting things up on offense. Just a little too much on that, as Hanrahan was too handy. And that one gets knocked and deflected, but the Express still maintain possession. McNabb swinging around Board. Board has some room, isolation. Good defense by Bradshaw. McNabb, and that goes behind it. A beauty dunk. And that was a beauty. So give credit to Gavin Tebow, who finally gets the Express a little something to work with here, now trailing 6-2. But again, the number of times I've said that play is very difficult to defend if you're a goaltender. When you don't know what side that offensive player is going to come out of, if they've got the skills to do that, you're really at their mercy. And as you saw there, Gavin Tebow stretches out long, so he made that one look easy. See if the Express now with possession can build a little momentum here and cut into this lead. We're under 13 minutes to go, second quarter. Lance Wynn alongside JVI Productions, as always. Glad to have you rolling along with us. Tebow kicks it over. Zabitz tried to sneak it through, almost got through the wickets, but Kizak does a good job to close it up now, and it's Simpson. They'll work at half boards on that right side. Woods will swing it back around. Hartley, dump it, and thought he had Woods. Simpson there to collect it. He goes falling, gets a shot off right on, but possession now to the Express. So a good defensive hold by Brampton, And they'll get another chance here to go to work on offense, try to trim this deficit. Jeff Roy in alone. What a save, Kizak. Oh, my. Took that one away. Parker Sands now in transition. Looking for Tommy Pollock. He's getting worked over by Jonah Bean. Kicks it out. Brian Rice saw the defender at the last second. Good job there. And the Timbermen now. Rice. Swing around and once again takes a funny hop. Hanrahan lets it rip. That goes off the defender, up and stays in play. Gage Board now. 3-on-2 for the Express. Board! Good save, Kizak. They do a good job to smother that loose ball in the crease. And Rice doing a good job at both ends of the floor for the Timbermen. He'll zip off, get a breather, and it's Woods. McNutt has a goal already. He's going to try to duck in, tries to twist her, nothing doing there. Tough on that wrong stick side to do a whole lot against either the quality of the goaltending here. And good job to get it over the timeline now and give way to Tebow. Tebow looking for some help from Jaminski. Gets it. Nothing doing on the roll. Good coverage by the Timbermen as they stay tight. Zabit swings it across, and it's McNabb changes the angle. But again, Kizak with the basket. He'll look to air it out back door, and just too far for Hartley goes netminder to netminder. And Cole Martin now with a bounce pass sends away the Express. Beam. He'll swing it around. Him and Board will work that left side. Board looking for an opening. Had Menzies. Menzies floated through, dump off. Quick stick, and that's a beauty pass, but not able to complete the tic-tac or the toe was Beam. And now the Timbermen dodge a bullet. They come away with it in the offensive end. Owendale, job well done. They'll work it now left side. Hartley looking for Hanrahan. The pass was behind him. Picked up, though, by Martin, and now a quick pass up ahead. We'll get it up into the offensive end for the Express. Zach McDonald does a lot of the dirty work for the Express. Those are the guys you need on your squad to keep things together. Sizing things up. That one rings off the post, and now a chance for the Timbermen. On the run, Patterson. Wrong stick side. Good save, Cole Martin. So for you youngsters out there, you go middle or you go to your stick side. That's the best opportunity you're going to have. Jaminski chased down. Lowe's all over him. Jaminski does a good job to elude a defender. Dumps it off. Tebow lets it rip. Good save. Bodies all over that crease area. Fresh clock, though, and Tebow again. His shot steered aside by Kizak. Tebow collects his own rebound. Another 30 to work with, and that's two hands on for the Express on the screen and roll. And now Peterborough will move it up. We're under 9 minutes to go here in this first half. Jared Downey looking for an opening. Swings it across. Woods bounces off a defender. Kicks it back out McNutt. McNutt down low. Had Corky down low, but wasn't able to make a good enough pass. Sorry, Corkery, and a chance. Zabitz, and a big finish. So a great pass from Board, feeding the world as he finds Zabitz, and we've got a 6-3 game. So give Carter Zabitz some credit. He's come into this lineup and provided a bit of a spark for this Brampton team. If you play with Gage Board, he'll always find the open man, and that's why he's the consummate professional. But a good job there, and on the cut by Zabitz using his speed, but the finish equally as impressive. 8.5 to go, and the Express now seem to have found some footing. And they'll set things up with Trent Robertson. He'll give way to Board. The rest of the D will zip off, and out comes the offense. Board looking in. McNabb goes to the bouncer. So here come the Brampton Express now as they reel off 3 straight to get back in this one. Weren't sure when McNabb was going to pocket one. That's his first of the game, his 7th of the season. So he is certainly one of the leading point getters on this Brampton squad, and we've got ourselves a good ball game going here, and a timeout going to be called by Peterborough, and a good time. We'll take a quick break. Be right back. Back here after the Peterborough timeout, and a good one called by Joe Sullivan and company, I think, just to slow down the momentum. 3 unanswered by the Express. They jumped right back in this one after trailing 6-1 after one. And Horsley, quick pass up ahead. Good save, Kizak. That big momentum changer there. If the Express pocket that, they still have possession, and they'll go back to work on offense. Zabit's out there. He'll swing it back. They'll work it now to the far side in Ward. Ward looking for an opening. He'll peel back out. Swings it across to Chullen. Chullen gets a screen way out. Back to Ward. Ward gets a step on Bradshaw. Ward! And Ward collides with Kizak. And Kizak with an outstanding tackle on the play. Certainly no ill intent. Ward just going hard to the iron, and a good play there. So play on, and now it's going to be the Timbermen that'll zip it up into the offensive end. Is Hanrahan. Hanrahan going to dodge a defender, almost lost it, got it back. He'll put on the brakes now and swing it around. He'll start it right side half boards. It's Corkery. And Hanrahan, and he's robbed by Martin. So Hanrahan's had a couple good chances, just hasn't been able to find the bulge in the twine. And here come the Express now. Looking to trim this deficit, trailing by 2. We're inching toward the 7-minute mark here, first half. Tebow. Sorry. Just making sure as McNabb, Simpson on him, looking down low, almost deflects close to that far corner, but Kizak on his game. That pass, though, not so much. Express get it right back. And there's going to be too many on the floor, and it's going to go to the Express. And an easy call, as with 6:40 to go, Timbermen will go back to work on the power play. We will go to another officials timeout. So too many on the floor for the Express will give the Timbermen their third power play opportunity. They're 2 for 2 with the man advantage, and they'll go back to work now, looking to slow down the roll. 3 unanswered by the Express have helped them climb back in it. So Rice out there with Hartley on that left side. Woods filtering on that right. That sidearm wide of the mark. Now Express with a chance here, and it's Gage Board. In alone. Board. And he's stopped by Kizak. Hartley's they're going to move it up in a hurry with Oren Horn. And he'll get it. Rice will settle things down. Rice has had some room at that left shooter spot, working with Downey at the top. No look pass, looking for Hartley. Good job to get some help. Downey kicks it back out Woods. Woods swings it around Rice. Rice on the cutter, not able to connect. Passing just not crisp by the Timbermen here in the second quarter. So a violation will give possession to Brampton. Good job there by Horsley. Boy, he quietly gets the job done, I tell you. Beam. He'll fake that, loft it over. Now McNabb. They'll look to work some clock. 45 seconds left in the penalty. McNabb going to go for a bit of a run. 10 on the shot clock, as that's through the crease, and possession the other way to the Timbermen. Gasparetti will retreat, give way now. Woods working on that right side. Downey at the top. Hartley. Rice zips that skip pass, not able to get it cleanly. Another look, and that's off the crossbar. So quick stick finish by Hartley. can't beat the iron, and the Express now will put on the brakes, Medeiros, and they'll hold up, set up shop right where they're at. On the dump off, but ill-advised is Colin Matthews. Not the best pass. Simpson now. Penalty over. Teams back to full strength. We're under 4.5. First half. Tough pass there. Good job to hang on to it by McAlpine. And Woods now looking for some room. Sidearm wide of the mark. 10 on the shot clock. Rice splits two defenders. Rice tried to go top corner. Good save by Martin. It'll bounce right back to Martin, and he'll zip the outlet pass. Here comes Board. Board doesn't have the numbers, so he's going to wait for the rest of the offense. Another delayed penalty coming this time to the Timbermen. So barring something here, the Brampton Express will get their first power play opportunity of the game, and it comes late in the second quarter. 10 on the shot clock. McNabb looking in, and a good attempt there from Zabitz, but not able to find the mark on another good save by Kizak. So Brampton now with their first power play opportunity of the game as Rice goes for a slash. So a chance here with 3:34 to go for the Express to close the gap now here before the end of this half. So a good crowd on hand here on this Friday night as they will work it around the horn. So Jeffroy out there, McNabb's at the top. Zabitz at that right shooter spot, has plenty of room, dumps it over. That shot from Jeffroy wide of the mark, and it's going to be a race for it. And big strides, that's definitely creased the call there, but good hustle by Gasparetti as he forced the play now, and the Express now going to have to move it up in a hurry. They'll swing it around. So Zabitz on this side. And that shot right on target by Jeffroy. So Kizak's been good here in this second quarter. So it looks like we're going to have another too many on the floor call as both these two teams seem to be teetering on the line of what is and what isn't and what should be. So the Timbermen are going to be down 2. As they get saddled with another one. They had a minute 11 to kill in that first penalty, and now it's going to be a 5-on-3. So Board's going to play safety. They'll work that 4-on-3. Zabitz just tries to stab that in the far corner. Kizak made the save. Timberman now going to have to work. Loft up. Hartley almost in the basket. Plays the carom perfectly. Hartley trying to go, and that's going to be a penalty as Hartley is taken down by Medeiros. So that will certainly nullify one of the 5-on-3 advantage. So holding the call. It's not Sunday, but that was one heck of a tackle. And now we'll play some 4-on-3 lacrosse. Hartley going to go for a bit of a run, has Board on him. Board does a good job, knock that down. 2-on-1 now. Board with Shanahan. Board. Shanahan right stick side. Shanahan finds the mark. That's just a heads-up play from a veteran player. As Gage Board, knowing he's on his wrong stick side, sends it over to Seamus Shanahan, and he buries his first of the game. So a power play goal for the Express will nullify one of the minors. And it's a 6-5 game with 2:12 to go here in the second quarter. Off the draw, and tell you, no love lost there as they'll set it up with Jonah Beam now, the Express. So Brampton has clawed their way back. 4 unanswered goals here. Looking for something else now. Kick out and a good save, Kizak. Timbermen now are going to have to hurry and move it up. Hanrahan with it right now, and he will work the half boards right side. Minute and a half. Isolation. Hanrahan gets a screen from Woods. Woods on the dump off. Back to Hanrahan. Hanrahan now will check the left side. Works it to Woods. 10 on the shot clock. Aaron Woods, one-on-one. Hard screen. Brian Rice. Top corner. Beatty. That was a beauty. So the Timbermen stop the bleeding as Brian Rice picks up his first of the game, 4th of the season, and it's a big one, as that now will restore that 2-goal cushion, 7-5. Minute 18 left here in this second quarter. So the Timbermen on a well-designed play, and a loose ball after you're looking for it, and his underhand well wide of the mark. Horn in there, battling for it with Board. Board, and a good job. Horn now will gather, gets it to Dale. Dale will settle things down. Under a minute to go now. In 8 seconds, it'll be a brief power play for the Timbermen. Rice lets it go, almost slides through, but a good save by Cole Martin. And now 40 seconds left on the game clock. Beam. 10 seconds left in the penalty. Zabitz ducks in on one. Peels back out. Looking for an opening. Zips it across on the skip. Gets it back. Zabitz on the flip, looking low, but not able to gather that was Tebow. Team's now back to full strength as Medeiros is on the floor. And that's an over and back call. Almost a delay as well. And that is the case. Well, the whistle went, and instead of dropping the ball, he launched it up and over the screen. So Medeiros, as quickly as he was out of the box, is right back in there for a delay of game. So 16.9 seconds left. The Timbermen now will go back to work. This is their 4th power play opportunity. 16 seconds left on the game clock. We'll see what Peterborough has here, what Joe Sullivan has in his bag of tricks. Swing out Rice. Rice has been good. That pass deflected up. 6.6 seconds left. And that's going to be a delay of game. So apparently the rule book not being read by these players, if you touch the ball after the whistle, it is an automatic delay of game. So unfortunately, Austin Murphy saddled with that. So these two teams now will play 4-on-4 for the last 6.3 seconds left. So net empty at the Brampton end. They're going to hold for last possession. McNabb inside. Zabitz gets a shot off. Bouncer too much. Rice almost had it cleanly, but the buzzer goes. We have played 2 quarters. 7-5 for the Timbermen. We'll be back with the third. Locked and loaded as we get set for the third quarter. 2 late goals by Peterborough have restored a 2-goal lead. But of course, a minute 50 left in a penalty to the Timbermen, and the minor to Brampton just a minute 30. So zip down, almost caught Martin out of his net. Out for the extra attacker. Instead, possession will go back to the Express, and they'll set things up on offense. McDonald will give way. They'll work it now. And it's Ward. Ward Good job to swing it around Zabitz. Zabitz puts on the brakes, ducks back in, changes direction. Little shuck and jive. Quick stick to Ward and right on target. So a good save there, as I think that there's been a goaltending change for Peterborough, and Kazak's out. Wyatt King now is in. And the Timbermen now looking for something with Downey. Downey, 5 on the shot clock though. Whole lot, going to be a delayed penalty coming. Big shot from Corkery, rung off the iron. And they're going to play on as it's a reset. So fresh clock here to work with as Hanrahan filters out late. Underhand right on the mark. Martin easy save there. So the Timbermen are going to go back to work on the power play. It'll be their 5th power play of the game. They're 2 for 4. And it's going to be too many men on the floor. So I'm not sure who's working that back door for the Express, but there certainly needs to be some improvement as guys are just trying to take just a little too much leeway. So 4 on 3. Chance here for the Timbermen, and an easy finish. So great job by Hartley as he was able to distract, and an easy pass over to Downey for the easy finish. So 3rd power play goal of this game for Peterborough, and it's an 8-5 lead. So, of course, a full slate of games set to go with 2 more games tomorrow and then a 3rd on Sunday. 2 in Oshawa. That shot deflected, and good job by Parker Sands, but it'll stay right here with the Express. And I think what happened is Sands got the stick and didn't touch the ball. So officiating crew will say that it was deflected, and it'll be a fresh clock to work with for Brampton. Jeff Roy. 5 seconds left in the Peterborough penalty. Brampton will now be killing one. Late out of the box, and here come the Timbermen. Sands does a good job. 2 on 1. Murphy on the other side. Gasparetti! So Jake Gasparetti buries his 2nd of the game. He's got 7 on the season, and another power play goal for the Timbermen, but more so a transition goal. And that's what they've been doing here, and just when Brampton picks up a little bit of steam, Peterborough answers the bell and restores that lead. Now it's 9-5. Board gets a good push from behind. No call, but possession to Brampton, and they'll set it up. Jerminski will swing it around, looking inside as Medeiros took a hard shot from Bradshaw. And now the flip back out. Jerminski's been quiet, not able to get that one through. Timberman now in transition will work it up. Lowe's in alone. Lowe's stopped though by Martin. Jake McNabb now will counter the other way. And they'll work it now half boards. Zabitz looking for an opening, kicks it back out. Ward curls around. Ward on the run, and that one goes off his own player. And now a 2-on-1 transition chance, Timbermen. Rice with an easy beauty finish. So all the Timbermen rolling on all cylinders here. Great pass. Brian Rice with the finish. So Rice with his second of the game, fifth of the season, and the question was who was going to come out with more intensity here in this second half, and it looks like the Timbermen have come flying out of the gates here, and they've taken a 10-5 lead. So 3 unanswered by Peterborough, and now Gage Board in the Express looking for something. That one gets rung off the iron and goes right to the Timbermen now, and off to the races is Gasparetti. Gasparetti runs into Medeiros. Good job on a good solid cross check. Corkery is going to work it on that left side, puts on the brakes. He'll look for some help. 15 on the shot clock. Hanrahan cutting. Hanrahan gets lifted off that ball, and now here come the Express. And Hanrahan's going to go for a slashing call. That was an easy one as everyone in stripes put their hand up. So delayed penalty coming to Peterborough. Brampton now. Set it up, 15 on the shot clock. McNabb looking for a screen. McNabb took something off. Good save. Jerminski picks it up, fresh 30. Swing it back around. Zabitz, McNabb. And that one read beautifully by Rice, and Brampton will go to just their third power play of the game. They're 1 for 2 as Hanrahan will go to the box for slashing. Board, McNabb, Zabitz out there on that right side. Jeffroy and Jerminski on the left. Yes. And they'll work it in. Board. McNabb gets to unload, and save made there by King, and a bouncer outlet pass chased down by Board. Board in some trouble, swims his way out of it, and now here come the Express now. 4 on 2. Board. Jeffroy sneaks it through, but it goes off the post. So he managed to beat Wyatt King, but couldn't beat the iron. Rice turns a corner, 3 on 1 now, Peterborough. Rice dumps it down, up, down. Great save by Cole Martin. Horsley is going to try to leg it over the timeline. Good job by Downey harassing him. And a good flip up to McNabb. So a good job to get it into the offensive end. Down low, chance, and that's off the crossbar, crease the call. So a golden opportunity there for Jeffroy, not able to capitalize. Timberman now with 55 seconds to kill here. In the Hanrahan penalty, McNutt. He's going to go for a bit of a run. Runs into a double team. Still has 2 on him. They pin him up against the boards. Work him over. Still has it. Pops loose. Still working him over. And finally, Martin looking for McNabb and takes a funny hop as this is a different kind of arena here. If you ever played at Memorial, nothing seems to go as per the norm. And now Brampton will set things up with just over 9 minutes to go. McNabb let that one go. King with a save. So McNabb finally able to really unleash. Rice not able to get it. That's swiped though by Zabitz. And McNabb. And McNabb with the backhand. Oh, baby. How you like me now. That was well disguised. A power play marker for Jake McNabb, his second of the game. So a big goal for Brampton. And one you wouldn't expect. A backhand from outside the dotted half circle is a beauty bouncer in the corner. So in this game, there have been 6 power play goals. So 6 of the 16. And that's going to be possession to the Express. And there's going to be a few guys not too happy with that as so McDonald certainly not well liked, as you can see. Austin Murphy certainly took exception to whatever it was McDonald did. So Mac Abbott and Joel Furman are going to get together just to see, and we're waiting to see what each guy is going to get, whether it'll be 2-minute coincidental roughing or if they'll both get 5 for fighting. 8:50 to go here in this third quarter. So it looks like the instigator penalty is going to go to Murphy. So I'm not sure if they're writing in a misconduct or what exactly the clarification is. So I think there's going to be a misconduct. Too much chatter from Murphy will get him the 10-minute misconduct. So that will put Peterborough in a man-short situation and allow Brampton to go back to the power play trailing by 4. So whatever it was that Murphy said, I tell you, Mac Abbott didn't like it. So 1 in as you see the coincidental Fighting Miners go up on the board. So Brampton now to work. 4-on-4. And that one gets shot out. Rice had it, lost it, and a backhand try. So why not? As Abbott's gave it a go. Not sure why there wasn't a reset, as I thought that one was stopped by King. McNabb, that one's blocked and picked up, and here come the Timbermen now. Rice has a defender come out late, puts on the brakes. Good save, Cole Martin. That was an underhand bullet from Brian Rice. And you can see things getting a little bit chippy now here in this third quarter. Rice. So a delayed penalty coming here. It's coming to Brampton. And they're going to look to try to burn some time here. And an errant pass gives it right back. So just under 8 minutes to go, and making a slow walk is Trent Robertson. So illegal cross-check the call. So just when Peterborough gives a gift, Brampton gives one right back. And it is 4-on-3, Timbermen, and they will collapse. Work inside that dotted half circle. Knock down, Jonah Bean. Kick back out, Woods. Plenty of time in the shot clock. Rice zips it across, back to Woods. Woods changes the angle underhand. That's wide. That's going to go over the timeline, and that's a violation. 45 seconds left in the coincidental roughing Miners. And Brampton now will look to work some clock here. 7.5 to go third quarter. Battersby goes for a bit of a run, dumps it off now, and it's Ward. He's going to wait and get pinned there. Ward uses body well, is going to try to drive to the net. Good effort on his part, runs out of real estate though. But certainly no shortage, and with 7:10 to go here in this third, we will take an official's timeout. Back at it here as we're good to go after our official's timeout. 4-goal lead for the Timbermen. And they have a 4-on-3 power play for just over a minute. They'll work it. Kick it back out. Woods steps into one. Good job by Gage Board, and he's going to try to track down that loose ball, and he does. And Board gets a shot out, but it's stopped by King. And now just 43 seconds left here. Brampton now 5-on-4. Peterborough's going to work it around in the offensive end. Timbermen already have 4 power play goals. Kick it back out. Woods moves it in. Rice not able to get a real good hard one off. No reset. 8 on a shot clock. Hanrahan on the money, but stopped right off that Express logo. And a quick outlet pass to Medeiros. McDonald there, though, to loan a hand. Thomas McDonald going for a run. So penalty over now. 10-minute misconduct will have to be served. Chellan really stepped into that one, but right off the chest protector of, and I said Wyatt King, but it looks like it could be Ethan Woods. So I've got 60 as Woods. I'm going to go with that. Regardless, and Draminski now. 5.5 to go here, third quarter. On the run, finds the mark. So a good job by Gavin Tebow to pick up his second of the game. More importantly, though, trims that deficit now to 10-7. That's just a tough shot. Good shot from a tough angle on the run to get that accuracy right through the 5-hole. Impressive in itself. So off the draw, it's going to go possession to Peterborough, and they'll set it up in the offensive end. Timbermen late to get that 5th out there. Hanrahan. Hanrahan size it up. Good pressure to force him out. Zips it across. Looking on that side. Corkery! So give the helper to Hanrahan. Give the goal to Corkery. And it's an 11-7 game. Spencer Corkery just takes a good pass right where you want it. And wasted no time on the quick release. Able to beat Cole Martin. So every time Brampton goes on a bit of a run, Peterborough seems to have an answer, and off the draw. Horsley in there, but Rice has been all over. Scoops that up, can't get it out. Horsley runs it down, and they'll move it up now with Robertson. Robertson thinks better of it, and he'll shed a defender, flip it back out. Zabitz now. Jeffroy had a chance, but defended well. Dale now will work it up over the timeline. And he'll wait for the rest of the offense to set up. Under 4.5 to go here, third quarter. Hartley, he's been quiet here in this game. Woods, as has Woods. Woods on the run. That one just missed. That's going to be a over and back violation. And play it where it lies, so the Express will pick it up deep in the offensive end. McNabb will play that on the short hop. Swing it around. They'll start it on the left side. Ward had a notion, had an opening, but dumped it off. McNabb changes the angle, steered aside though. So a good save made, and we're going with King. We'll get some clarification whether or not that's Wyatt King or Ethan Woods. And Peterborough now on the run. Have numbers, 2-on-1, 3-on-2 now. That bouncer stopped. Tommy Pollock with a chance now. Jeffroy in some trouble. Lofts it up, and that's going to go into off the boards. Parker Sands going to track that down, and he'll move it up to one pass. They got a man open on that right side, but Downey couldn't convert, and he takes a hard hit. Gets roughed up. Jeffroy on him. Dodges 2 defenders. They rush out for a change, but Downey gets it back and rings it off the crossbar. So Downey almost made the Express pay for that poor line change. We're at the 3-minute mark here in this third quarter, and McNutt does a good job. Felt McDonald coming. Dump off, shovel in the corner. So McAlpine one more time. That's his second of the game. Timely to say the least. 12-7 Peterborough. That's just one of those plays, and if you're a goaltender, you're just not sure where it's going or where it's coming from. Tough on the release point, not expecting it from that low. And you're certainly not expecting it to be that accurate. So good job by McAlpine. 2:51 to go here in this third quarter, and the Timbermen have started off a bit sluggish. But they have bounced back in impressive fashion here. And now lead by 5. Woods. They'll work it Hanrahan. On the run, swinging around Rice. They'll work it left side. Hanrahan back door. Hanrahan goes airborne. Good save by Martin. And Horsley now is going to get it over the timeline and look to take advantage here. Under 2.5. Inside look and a bouncer stopped though and reset. Good offensive rebound by the Express. Chance here and a late stick check. Battersby wasn't able to get it on target. Bodies down as Owen Dale by the boards. Chellan now with room. That one goes off the post. Another offensive rebound. Another reset. Express looking for something. Inside Jerminski stopped. Rebound. McNabb stopped. Point blank. And a quick outlet pass will work it over the timeline, and it's Gasparetti. Dodges a hard check there, and they'll work it now to the right side. Woods. Big shot from McNutt right on. And Martin with a good outlet pass. And the Express now will move it up. Colin Matthews. Little shuck and jive. He'll retreat. That shot goes into the bench. That'll be possession to Peterborough. And Downey now will settle things down into the final minute here, third quarter. Woods, right side. Board on him. Gets chased out by Horsley. Swing around to the right side. Hartley. Hartley, good spin move. Stopped by Martin. Martin has a man on the outlet. Good outlet pass in the basket. Zabitz, and he's stopped. 35 seconds left on the game clock. Timbermen going to try to take a chance here. Goaltender still in that net, McNutt. He'll flip. Rice. And not the best of passes. Looking for McAlpine. Corkery going to use his size. Bounces off. 1, 2, 3. Loses it. And that'll be a shot clock violation. 8.6 seconds left. So a chance here if the Express can hurry. Jeff Roy lets it go. Wide of the mark. Tries to play the rebound. Instead, it goes back the other way. We have played 3 quarters here at Brampton Memorial. 12-7 Timbermen. Ready to rumble here for the fourth quarter. Just some clarification. Wyatt King has not been in the net for the Timbermen. It is Ethan Woods, and Ethan Woods. Thomas Kizak started. Woods took over. And he is who is rolling through this fourth quarter just to make sure that we're all on the same page. So my apologies. But it's all cleared up now, and off the draw, Jonah Bean does a good job to collect it, kicks it back over, and they'll start it off Gage board. So Brampton needs to get off to a good start here in this fourth quarter as they've got a 5-goal deficit to make up. McNabb could definitely start there. He tries to power his way in. That's stopped, though, by Woods. And now his outlet pass on the money. Rice hit him perfectly. Rice couldn't corral it. And McDonald now the other way. Aaron Woods does a good job to tap it away. Timbermen regain possession. Backdoor. McNutt. And that one steered aside by Martin. Ball loose. Shanahan in there digging hard. As is McNutt. He comes away with it. McNutt bounces off 1, 2, 3. Still triple team. Loses it. Shanahan battling again. He'll come away with it. Shanahan with the flip. Good work by the Express to come away with that loose ball. Matthews trying to swim his way out. Gets it back out. They'll swing it around to Zabitz. On the screen and roll. McNabb looking inside, but I think got caught between the pass and the shot. No reset. 5 on the shot clock. And that's on the crease. So crease dive attempt goes for naught, and the Timbermen now will leg it over the timeline. So possessions are going to be magnified here in this fourth quarter. Rice. He'll survey, pull it back out, dump it off. Hartley will kick it over. Hanrahan took his eye off it, and got it back. Looking for Rice. Rice, beauty job, handled the pass. And Hanrahan continues to feed the world there as what looked like a botched play results in a goal for the Timbermen. Great hands there to hang on to that pass from Brian Rice, as Hanrahan's pass was low, but Rice off the shoestrings picked it up and parked it in the corner for his third of the game. So Peterborough strikes first here in this fourth quarter. They're looking to seal the deal. Brampton looking for a little fight. Good pass there, but not clean enough as McDonald not able to catch that pass inside, and now the Timbermen will get it into the offensive end with ease. Work it over. McAlpine dump it off. Look down low. Good no look and easy finish. So Peterborough making it look easy right now, as Corkery on the receiving end of the tic-tac-toe for his second of the game. And we'll see here if the Express decide to fold up their tent and go home, or if they show some life here and put up a bit more fight. So looking to answer, and that was deflected. So Horsley's pass tipped up and into the mesh. Fresh 30 here for Brampton. They need a little something here. They need to put together a few. McNabb, defender on him. Rolls off. Gauge board, let it go, right on target. Good save there by Woods. Ball loose behind the net, picked up Express. And that pass, good job to collect that by Adamson, as his stepping on the carpet, very timely, looking down low. That one's picked off. And a good hit from McNabb. Dale now has a chance. Owen Dale, and that's steered aside. Rebound Rice. Rice on the trailer. That ball loose. Rice did a good job to find Baffia. But Timbermen now will pull it back out and reset the clock. Rice has had an outstanding game. Good fake there, and that shot. What a shot, top corner. Talk to me, McAlpine. Third of the game. That was just a laser beam in that top corner. Boy, oh boy. When things are working for the Timbermen, they are working. So just when you thought Brampton was going to claw their way back into it, and they did, They trailed 6-1 after one. It was 7-5 at the break, 12-7 at the end of three. Off the draw, Jonah Beam, he's done all he can do in that circle as he's given Bradshaw a run for his money. Zabitz, good speed, little shake and bake there, couldn't go anywhere though. And it's McNabb on the flip, and that's going to be a crease call as you can clearly see toes on that white line. And sometimes things just aren't going your way, and that appears to be the case for the Express. Murphy and two hands on that screen and roll. McDonald's going to scoop it up. Board with a chance. Board, and that's a beauty goal. Fake right, 5-hole bouncer. Gage Board. Good job to move that ball up and give Board an opportunity. First of the game for the Express captain. 15-8 to score here. So the deficit's still 7 with 10:51 to go here, fourth quarter. That one goes up, and if you've ever been in the barn here, that was high in the rafters but didn't touch anything. And the Express now will work it into the offensive end. So you got to figure they've got to put together at least 2 or 3 here, certainly to put the pressure on Peterborough. McNabb tried to sneak that through a couple of defenders. That's deflected and will stay right here for a fresh 30. Jeffroy. Zabitz looking back. Board, that's right on. Good save there by Woods. Rebound collected. Another 30 to work with for Brampton. Board, give and go, airborne, and that's going to be a, not sure if they're going to call a late hit on that or if they're going to call crease. But it looks like Seb Bedoine's going to get an illegal cross-check call, and the Timbermen. So Gasparetti will go. Fourth power play opportunity for the Express. They are 2 for 3. So with just over 10 minutes to go here, you got to figure they're going to need something here, need something now. Don't have a whole lot of time to get fancy and pretty and hit the highlight reel every time. You need something in the back of the net, and you need it in a hurry. That shot just over top. No reset, 15 on the shot clock. Zabitz out there, McNabb at the top. He lets it go. Stopped by Woods. Woods will scoop it up, and he'll look for an outlet. And a good lob pass to lead his guy well. As you can see, trying to run under it was Bafia, but McNabb intercepted, and the Express now. Quick shot. Jeffroy, that goes off the defender, and no reset on the play. McNabb. Set it up. They'll wait for the rest of the offense now. That goes behind, and that's stick check, so that's going to go the other way. Good job by Cameron Simpson. And now Woods is going to step out and launch it, and that's going to be an over and back call. So possession to Brampton. Zabitz on the run here. Horsley jumped in the rush. Zabitz ran out of room. Rice now going to counter the other way and thinks better of it as we're under 9 minutes to go. So time on the side of the Timbermen. And it would be a big road win here for them. They'll swing it around. McAlpine has it taken away. And here comes McDonald now. Horsley jumping in the rush. McDonald puts on the brakes. Has it taken away by Parker Sands. Horsley bails him out. And now they'll reset with Jeffroy. So just 15 seconds left in the Brampton power play. Underhand change. Yeah, rebound picked up. And Sam Jerminski, welcome to the game as they have needed him. And he finally bulges the twine here for the first time in this game, third time in the season. So third power play goal of the game for the Express. So they've been efficient with the man advantage. They just haven't had that many opportunities. 6 opportunities for the Timbermen. They've capitalized 4 times. So 15-9 to score. And that's going to be possession up the other way. Quickly, Menzies down low, and Zabit's knocked down. So a bit off balance. That shot went well wide. Brampton does a good job to collect that loose ball. Gage board. They'll swing it around McNabb. McDonald logging some time. Sorry, Menzies out there. Good duck in. Beauty move, top corner. So Curtis Ward, little shuck and jive there for his first of the game. And Brampton showing a little life now. Showing a little fight here. So 15-9 to score, 6-goal deficit. The question will be with 7:44, do the Express have time? But so 15-10 to score. Once again, my counter needs correcting. So the lead is 5 for the Timbermen. Plenty of time on the clock. This is lacrosse, fastest game on 2 feet. Off the draw. Jonah Beam takes the shot. Ball loose, collected by Zabitz now. He's going to swing it around. Beam, give and go, and maybe too little lackadaisical. And a good job. Timberman pick it up. It's Downey. Downey draws the double team. Brampton with the pressure. Jerminski going to work him over. Kick back out, and Hartley's going to play it on a bounce. Hartley, inside out, steered aside Martin. Peterborough tracks it down for a fresh clock. Kick back over left side, big shot McNutt, stopped. Rebound Woods, another good save by Martin. So Martin making the saves when he needs to, giving his team a chance here. Big if they can do something on this offensive possession. Tebow. One-on-one, uses his size advantage. Tiptoes around the crease. Tebow, kick out. Ward, swinging around. Ward. Big shot from well out from Jeffroy, stopped by Woods, and a good outlet pass in the basket. Wrong stick side, though, so a golden opportunity for Gasparetti. Can't do anything with it. Brampton now counters the other way. Menzies flows out late. Board. McNabb going to duck in. Roll off one, runs into Simpson. That's a big wall, tell you that. McNabb trying to create some space. Simpson all over him. McNabb gets a shot off, rebound. Menzies goes to the bounce. Too much bounce to that ounce, and that's going to go over the timeline. And with 6:01 to go, that will take us to our final officials timeout. Back to it here as we are just under 6 minutes. Corkery, he's been good here as well. Swing around. Good dipsy doodle Aaron Woods, and too much on the screen and roll. So a squandered offensive possession by the Timbermen. Gives it right back to the Express now, and it's just so whatever Trent Robertson said to the entire Peterborough bench, and he'll make the slow walk, as will Aaron Woods. So we're going to see as the officials are going to get together just to clarify. Both have 2 up on the board. It'll just be a matter of what the penalties are. Good piece of officiating from Mac Abbott, making sure that the respect factor from the coaches and the officials. And I think the discussion was just who had possession, and it'll be Brampton with possession. Coincidental roughing minors, and we'll be back to it with teams playing 4-on-4 lacrosse. So good job by the guys in stripes, keeping this game in orderly fashion, and McNabb now will work at half-board's left side. Ward's had himself a solid game here. Come on late. That one for Zabit's quick stick. Went airborne, but again, a good save rolled up to Rice. Rice, one man to beat. Rice leans in. Wrong stick side. That's wide of the mark. Downey bails him out. And now Rice. Under 5:20 to go. Going to be a delayed penalty. Too many on the floor. So not sure if this is going to go to Brampton or Peterborough. Looks like Peterborough. And that is the case as McAlpine. So too many men on the floor with 5:19 left. So the timing less than ideal for the Timbermen. Brampton now to work. This their 6th power play. And a beauty, quick hand, that's tucked in the corner. So Jerminski's come alive with back-to-back goals here in this 4th. And it's 15-11. So lots of time here to make this one real interesting. Like I said, if the Express can close the gap to, say, within 4, they are in striking distance. Timbermen, though, have managed to come up with an answer each and every time. We'll see how they are now in money time. Off the draw, Bradshaw and Beam. Bradshaw is going to get saddled with one there as he grabbed the stick. And Brampton now with a golden opportunity here. Board. Jerminski's had the hot hand. McNabb has room. That one, good save made by Woods. Rebound. Zabitz, he'll peel out. Fresh clock to work with. Just over 4.5. Picked off easy by Woods. So the Express will go back to the power play. So it's going to be Aaron Bradshaw guilty of holding the stick. So 4:32 to go. McNabb, he'll work it in. Zabitz on that right side. 4-on-3. Jerminski's shot right on. Rebound. Express. Almost lost it. Got a handle on it. They'll keep it on that right side with McNabb. Dump it back. Pressing in. That shot deflected. McNabb's going to come in. No reset. 15 on the shot clock. Jeffroy can't find the mark. Good job by Zabitz to track that down. 8 on the shot clock. That underhand right on. Rebound. Jerminski thought he had it, but had his toes on the line now, and Timberman now will loft it up. Hartley let it come to him and lost it. And now here come the Express with just over 3.5 to go. Minute to go in the power play. Down low, Jerminski. Flip over. Whole lot of yelling going on, and going to be too many on the floor. And it's going to go to the Express. So a poor line change will nullify that power play opportunity with 3:27 to go. So careless on the part, and Trent Robertson is going to take the misconduct. He's going to exit stage left as he has been officially tossed. It was pretty easy to see the writing on the wall there as he's going to try to get his last words in, and as upset as he is, he's equally wrong in the matter. So 3:27 to go here. And all even. 4-on-4. So what was a potential golden opportunity now as Woods keeps going in, but I think he was checked into Martin. I don't think he went in on his own power. Good job of officiating, getting in there and making sure things don't escalate. But I think it's pretty safe to say Aaron Woods did not run into Cole Martin on his own. So no call on the cross check. And I think that's a good no call. And there won't be a no call. There will be a penalty call. So that is an illegal cross check, and it was late. So a good call there. McDonald, the guilty party. And 3:18 left on the clock, 4-goal game. Rice has been outstanding here in this game. So 2 in the box for Brampton. Peterborough now can just burn time here as they'll work with a 4-on-3. They'll let that lumber chop go, and no look, quick stick, good save, Cole Martin. Picked up, fresh 30 to work with now for the Timbermen. Dump down low, Hartley. Hartley's wrapped up, that's going to be a penalty. And up, down, no problem. Aaron Woods, second of the game. Comes courtesy the man advantage on that delayed penalty. And with 2:53 to go, that may be the dagger that sealed it for the Timbermen, as they have shown a lot of composure. Whenever Brampton's gone on a run, they have been able to withstand and answer. And that's what they've done all game here, certainly for the first 3 quarters plus. Off the draw. And good job to create some space by Colin Matthews, but possession now to the Timbermen. They'll just get it over the timeline. 2.5 to go here. Peterborough penalty done. So it's a 5-on-3 opportunity. Expect Peterborough just to keep it on the outside, and if they get a good scoring opportunity, they'll take it. No look, and almost a finish there. And Hartley can't believe it. Gets 2 chances. This time he's robbed. So he had a golden opportunity, couldn't finish the first time. Second time, Cole Martin up to the task. And Gage board. 2-minute warning. McNabb lets it go. So Jake McNabb, certainly one of the quickest releases in the Arenalacrosseleague, buries his third of the game. That while short. So the Timbermen give up a shorthanded goal to go along with their 4 power play markers. But with under 2 minutes to go here, time on the side of the visitors. Off the drop, Bradshaw battling for it. Whole lot of kicking going on, and Board in there as well, as is Parker Sands. That'll come flushed out, and Downey now with Rice, and he'll pull it back out. Rice. Looks like that may be all she wrote as Brian Rice puts a cap on a 4-goal game. 7 for the season for Brian Rice, and they have made it look relatively easy at some points in time, had lapses in others, but I think if you're Joe Sullivan and company, you're pretty happy with what's gone on here as Week 4 opens up in the Arenalacrosseleague. 2 more tomorrow at Children's Arena. And teetering on the line, Horsley finishes his check. We're under a minute and a half to go. Dale now going to go for a run, dumps it off, and Timbermen will keep it around to the outside. Hartley, and a hard hit, but taken by Dale as Shanahan on him. And it's Corkery. So certainly no let up from Peterborough. They're not willing to just work the clock and let it run down. They continue to fill that net. And you can bet that there are some guys in the Express not too happy with that. So despite the lead, still a little bit of chirping from the Peterborough bench there as Corkery now, he's going to run into a whole heap of guys there as Menzies give and go. Menzies tried to tuck it, and that's going to be a good save there by Woods. 45 seconds left in this one, and Gage Board is just going to look to move it up, and so it'll be back to the drawing board for the Brampton Express as they'll fall to 1-3. Peterborough will even their record to 2-2 with the win. And parity in the Arenalacrosseleague, surprise, surprise, hasn't been a repeat champion in the league's existence. And Peterborough now revamped, a better squad than last year as seconds will tick down, 10 to go. And they are going to be a handful, and you see Aaron Woods, and looks like Shanahan. So whatever happened there, and now Shanahan's mixing it up now, and looks like Horn in there as Horn now. Both have their helmets off, and apparently these two guys aren't playing around. So Horn and Shanahan, and give the takedown to Horn. I'd say probably an even draw there as both combatants will head out with 7.1 seconds left. So going to be important, as you can see Robertson also in the tunnel there. So going to be important for the Timbermen to stay together upon exit, and we'll make sure that things don't escalate any more than they have. So we could wait for it to be sorted out, but with the score 18-12, probably no need to worry about that. So Brian Rice has been outstanding in this ball game. And we're just going to let the dust settle for a second here. And Brampton certainly has some work to do as far as adjustments. I'm sure their coaching staff will be hard at work for the remainder of the week here, as they prepare for week 5. Oshawa Outlaws, Six Nations Snipers on deck tomorrow, 5 p.m. at Children's Arena. Whitby Steelhawks put their unbeaten record on the line. They'll be in action as well. So it's going to be a fun weekend. And then on Sunday, it'll be a big matchup between the Ohsweken Bears and the Paris River Wolves. So just waiting to see what word is. So just for clarification, defending champion Toronto Monarchs take on the Whitby Steelhawks. That's at 1 o'clock at Children's Arena. The Snipers and Outlaws follow that at 5. And then, like we said, the River Wolves and the Bears go from the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena 2 p.m. on Sunday. So it looks like this one's going to take a minute to get written up. We're just going to let the clock wind down, and that is the case. So this one is in the books. Week 4 in full effect in the Arenalacrosseleague. 18-12, the final in favor of the Timbermen. They improve to 2-2. The Express fall to 1-3. For JBI Productions, I'm Lance Wynn. We'll see you next time.